Hello and welcome to Dominating Dominion. I'm Zach.
And I'm Ben.
And today we're playing a set of Dominion, 10 cards, all from a bunch of sets. I know
11.
Prosperity isn't in it.
There's 11 cards, sir.
Right, there's an event in this one, and yeah, there's a lot of cards.
We got a lot going on in this set.
Yeah, so we'll get to the game and you guys can see what we're playing with.
On this set of Dominating Dominion, we have Fortune Teller, Caravan Guard, Guide, Urchin, which brings in the Mercenary card, Docta, Ironworks, Jack of all trades, Feodum, Smithy, Altar, and our event is Lost Arts.
It's a nice little picture, I like it. I should point out, a Doctor is a card you can overpay for. We've got also the duration, what else? Oh, we've got one reserve card. Oh, can go on our tavern mat. Also, the event Lost Arts, you guys will see eventually. If we do use the event, we get a +1 action token, so that can go on a thing.
And no 5 card.
Yep, no 5 card, no 2 card other than Estate. I mean, you got Duchy, but...
Duchy's not a 5 card, it's a
This is a very interesting set, already looking at it. Alright, let's see. I've got 1, 2...
Oh yeah, he won the coin toss earlier, so that's why he's going first.
I've got 4. I'll get a Jack of all trades.
Speak of the devil. 5. And there's no 5 card. Woo. But you know, there's this nice little Doctor here which I can overpay for. And what it does, for each 1 coin I overpaid for it, I get to look at the top card of my deck. And then I'll look at the top card, and then I'll trash it. And I'll look at the next top card, and then I'll trash it. And I've overpaid by 2, so that's all. And yeah, whoop-de-doo.
I've got 2, 3. I shall take a silver.
I've got a nice little Doctor here. Alas, all my estates are in my hand, so I can't... I should say what it does first. It's name a card. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Trash the matches and put the rest back on top in any order. I know these are all coppers, but I kind of don't want to trash all my coppers just yet. So I'll name an estate. I'll put these back in any order I want. Whoop-de-doo. I've got 2.
Alright, Jack of all trades. I gain a silver. Then I look at the top card of my deck, and I either discard it or put it back. I'll put it back. Then I draw until I have 5 cards in hand. And then you may trash a card from your hand that is not a treasure. Does a little bit of everything, which is why it's called Jack of all... Alright, anyway. 4.
Not another 4.
I'm going to... I'll get a Doctor. I'll overpay 1. So I'll look at the top card, and I will trash it.
I have the Doctor again, and I'll name an estate because they're all on top of my deck. Reveal the top 3. Alas, only 1 gets trashed. And I'll put those 2 back on because they're the same. Then I've got 4. I will take, with 4, a nice little thing I call Ironworks.
I've got 4. I'll take a Feodum.
4. You bought a Feodum already. When you trash it, gain 3 silvers. Oh, snap. I'll take another silver this time.
Alright, I've got 5. I shall take a Feodum.
I have an Ironworks. And with this Ironworks, I will take an Urchin. Because with this Ironworks, I could gain a card costing it before, and if it's an action, I gain an action, treasure, get a coin, and victory, gain a card. And because I gain an action, I get another action, which will be Docta, and I'll name an estate. Actually, I'll name a copper. Top 3.
So you flip 3 and you get to trash these states.
Trash the coppers.
Oh, it's anything but what you call it?
What I named copper.
Oh, I thought you said estates.
I said I could name a state, but I only had 1. And
oh, okay.
Alas, I could have trashed it, but I said copper. And now I have 4. I could take a doctor and trash the estate. but I'm not. I'm gonna take an Urchin.
I'm taking 4. I'll take a silver.
I'll play an Urchin, so I get a card and an action, and each other player discards down to 4 cards in hand.
Oh, you did get
Ha.
an attack card. I was debating that Caravan Guard. Alright, I gotta discard a card. Let's discard that one.
Got 5. With my 5, I don't know what I want. Take a silver.
I'm gonna play a jack of all trades. I'll gain my silver. I look at the top card. I'll discard it. Then I'll draw until I have 5. 1, 2. Then I can trash a card from my hand. I'm going to trash the Feodum. So what this is...
Feodum?
Oh yeah, Feodum. Then worth 1 victory point for every 3 silvers I have in my deck, rounded down. But when you trash it, you get 3 silvers. 1, 2, 3. Then in my hand, I've got 5. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm going to take, with 5, a silver.
I will play an Urchin, so I get to draw a card, get an action, and he discards down to 4. Then I'll play another Urchin. And then I'll play an Ironworks for a... Guide. No. What do I want? I don't know what I want. Zach, what do I want? I'll take a Caravan Guard. And then I'll play a Doctor, and I'll name a Copper. So I reveal the top 3. 2 of them are Coppers, they're trash. That goes back on top. And I've got 3. With 3, I'll take... I'm actually going to take... I'm going to take a silver. And then I'm going to turn... with Urchin, when you play another attack card while this is in play, you may trash this and gain a mercenary. So I'll trash this and gain a mercenary.
I've got 5. I don't want any more 5s. I would like a 6.
I know.
5. I will take a... I'm going to take a Smithy.
I'll play a Doctor and I'll name a Copper. No Coppers on top. And in any order. Ooh, sadly I can't play any more actions. I've got the lucky 5.
In the set with no 5s, we keep drawing 5.
Yeah. With 5, I'll take a silver.
Alright. I have 6. So I could get a gold, I could get this altar, or I could pay 6 to do Lost Arts. Here's what Lost Arts does. You move your +1 action token to an action supply pile, and when you play a card from that pile, you get +1 action. So do I want an action on any of my cards I currently have? I'm going to take an altar for now.
I will play Caravan Guard, which gives me a card and an action, and at the start of my next turn, +1 coin. Now the nifty thing about this card is when another player plays an attack card, you may play this card from your hand. So essentially you'll get another card, and you'll get a coin at the start of your next turn. So it kind of helps you somewhat. It's not a great defense, but it's a nice defense. And then I'll play a Mercenary, and what a Mercenary does is I can trash 2 cards from my hand, which I will. I'll trash an Urchin and a Copper. If I do, I get +2 cards, and each other player discard, or +2 cards, +2 coins, and each other player discards down to 3. And then I've got 6. I will buy the Lost Arts and put it on the Smithy pile.
I was debating that move. Jack of all trades. I will gain a silver. Look at the top card. I'll put it back. Then draw until I have 5. And then I get to trash a card. I'm going to trash the Feodum. And get 3 silvers. Then I've got 5. With 5, I shall take a Caravan Guard. Somebody keeps attacking me. I kind of want that.
Play an Ironworks for an Ironworks. And then I've got 6 because this Caravan Guard gives me its coin now. And I I'm going to do something very awkward here. I'm going to move my +1 action to the Ironworks token.
Wow.
I have a new idea. Because
I'm playing a Smithy. I get 3 cards. 1, 2. And 3. Then I've got 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to buy a province.
I'll play a mercenary, and I'll trash a doctor and a copper to draw 2 cards, get 2 actions, and you have to discard down to a couple. And then I've got 6. I'll take a Feodum. Actually, I've got 8. I lied. I've got 6 plus
Yeah,
that 2. I'll take a province.
Jack of all trades. I'll gain a silver. Look at the top card. I'll put it back. Draw until I have 5. And then I may trash a card from my hand that's not a treasure. I do not want to. And I've got 6. I'm going to take my +1 action token by getting Lost Arts. And I'm going to put it onto the Jack of all trades pile.
I'll play the Caravan Guard, get a card and an action. And then I'll play an Ironworks. I will gain a Feodum, which gives me a card. And because I have this +1 action token on here, I get another action to play another Ironworks for a Feodum, which gives me another card and another action. Which, alas, I don't have. I have 6. I'll take a Feodum.
Doctor, I'm going to name Copper. Trash 1 copper. He's back. Then I've got 5. I'll take it.
Then I'll play an Ironworks for a Feodum. And then I get to draw a card. Play a mercenary, trash a Feodum and a silver, gain 3 silvers with trashing the Feodum. He discards down and I draw 2 more cards. And now I've got 4. I'll take the last Feodum.
6, a gold.
I'll play an Ironworks for a guide. And then I've got 2.
I've got a Caravan Guard. And then I'll play a Jack of all trades. I will gain a silver. Look at the top card. I will discard it. Then I draw until I have 5 cards. Then I may trash a card from my hand that's not a treasure. I'm going to trash an estate. And then I've got 5. I'm going to take another Smithy.
Caravan Guard. I'll take an Ironworks for a silver. And I've got 5. I'll take a silver.
Alright, going to play an altar. Actually, I'm going to play the doctor, say copper. See how that goes. There we go. 1 copper. Alright, then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I'm going to get a. I'm going to get a Jack of all trades.
Play a mercenary, trash a Feodum and a silver. So I gain 3 silvers for the Feodum. You discard down.
Meanie.
And then I draw 2 cards. Which now I've got 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I was going to say
Profits.
Smithy. 1, 2, 3, 10.
Play guide, I get a card in action, and I could put this on my tavern mat. And at the start of my turn, I may call it to discard my hand and draw 5 new ones. I've got 6. I'll take a silver. Gotta get those Feodums powerful.
Alright, Jack of all trades. Going to gain a silver. Look at the top card. going to discard it. I'm going to draw until I have 5. Then I may trash a card from my hand that's not a treasure. That. Then I have another action because of that. I'm going to play another Jack of all trades. King of silver. Look at the top card. I'll put it back, draw until I have 5. Then I can trash a card from my hand that's not a silver. I won't. I got 7. Ha! I'm going to... don't want to buy Lost Arts again. No, I'm going to get gold. I was thinking about moving that to the Smithy because I know the Smithies are coming.
I'm going to call my guide to discard my hand and draw 5 new ones. Then I'll play an Ironworks for a silver, and then I've got 9 a province. How many are left? 3?
Altar. I'm going to do copper. Then I've got 5. I'm going to get a duchy, and then I'll buy. That was with my altar, and then I'm buying with that a duchy.
I'll play Caravan Guard, get a card in action, and then I'll play an Ironworks for a silver, and then I have 3. I'll take a silver.
Caravan Guard. Then a Smithy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I drew a Smithy. 8. I'll get a province.
7!
77!
Yeah, I could play the mercenary, but I kind of don't want to trash anything at the moment. So with my Caravan Guard and that all 7 there, I will take a duchy.
11. Props.
6, a duchy.
I have to say, for one that felt easy to trash, these decks are pretty big.
Mm-hmm. It's because there were no buy cards, so we had to beef it up before we started buying provinces.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Jack of all trades, gaining silver. Look at the top card of my deck. I'm going to discard it. Then I draw until I have 5 cards. I can trash a card from my hand that's such not a treasure. I'm going to trash this province. Oh wait, that's stupid.
Oh, do it. It's smart.
I've got 6. I'll take a duchy.
Play guide, draw a card, and then put it on the tabernet. Then I'll play Caravan Guard, draw a card. Then I've got 2. I'll take an estate.
Caravan Guard. Doctor, I'm going to say coppers.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh.
I don't want to trash any of those anyway. Oh, but the Smithies are together. Ew. I got 5. Or no, that doesn't give me it yet. I got 4. Ooh. With 4. There's only 1 left. I am going to take an estate.
I declare this game over.
Oh, crap. I have a feeling. Alright. Well, I know we're even on provinces.
Are we?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? You think you got 5?
I think I got 5.
I thought I got 5.
Never mind. I lied.
I was keeping track. I'm going to have to keep track. I said if you got 1 more province than me, I was going to lose probably. Especially knowing you had some Feodumians.
Feodum.
Whatever, it's a work. 38 if my math is right.
44. I had 44, you had 38?
Yep.
Aw,
There's extra Feodums.
Yeah. Feodums.
Alright, good game. I knew it was going to be close, but I was still close.
Yeah,
I had a feeling, though, those Feodums would get you through.
I thought you were going to buy all the Feodums on me, and then I saw you stop, and I was like, wait, I could go Ironworks Feodum.
I was thinking about going more, but I stopped. I probably should have gotten a few more before you could pull that off. That kind of hurt. There's a few things I wish I would have done differently during the game, looking back on it after we finished.
The one
so
thing I
I'll
wish
talk
I
about
did
it.
differently was the one turn I bought the Lost Arts for the first time and put it on the Smithy, and then I realized, wait, I don't have any Smithies. So then I moved it to Ironworks. And I was like, yeah, it'll allow me to buy some Feodums or silvers and whatnot. And it worked somewhat.
Alright, so let's go do these cards a while. First up, we've got Fortune Teller. You get +2 coins, and each other player reveals a card from their top of the deck until they reveal a victory or curse. He puts it on top and discards the other reveal cards. Okay, so for this one, it's never been like a super powerful attack.
No.
And it's because once you've done that,
Then
you can't, no more like effects on it.
Yeah.
I mean, just having 1 victory card on top doesn't kind of hurt, but it does hurt if you discard good cards on them, or
Yeah.
if they if somehow they stack their deck, I don't know. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it could hurt a little bit if, like, say their only card they have is, like, Caravan Guard in this set.
Yeah.
And they know, and you can make them, then they're drawing just a crappy card at that point, instead of something that could have been good. I mean,
yeah.
Compared to silver, just because actions were limited, silver is the better buy, I feel, in this set. I mean, but had there been action stacking or something, Fortune Teller gets better.
Maybe one of them. But, yeah, again, it is a 3 attack card that does give you 2 coins.
Yeah, so you're not going to have a powerful attack with that.
Now, I'd rather it be +1 coin, and they reveal their deck and reveal cards until they get 2 victories or something like that. Or even that's just
I don't even know if
attack.
that'd be a 3 card at that point. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
2 cards.
Even if it's just that. I don't know.
It's better also if curses are in. There weren't any curses in this one.
Or if they changed it to reveal until they get 2 coppers, victories, and or curses or something like that.
Something. It's not super powerful, but I mean, not a bad buy always. I did look at it at the beginning, just kind of like, but there's so many ways to get rid of your states early on.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I could see that hurting in the beginning of the game, just having the state drawn easier. All right. So next up, we've got
Caravan Guard.
It's one of our new ones from Adventures.
+1 card, +1 action, and at the start of your next turn, +1 coin. And its reaction effect is when another player plays an attack card, you may play this from your hand. But however, its +1 action has no effect if it's not your turn, because you can't play another action card.
Yeah, I went this just because, like, I didn't look at it at the beginning. I mean, it's not, like, super great, though I kind of like...
No.
Because if you don't get that coin when you play the card, but you got to remember, it's only as the duration.
Yeah.
So basically when you play it, it's just replacing itself. But as the duration, you get a coin next turn. But if somebody attacks you, you get to play this, you just draw another card, do the attack then, but then it's already in place, you get that coin.
Yes, that's nifty.
When that happens, I feel like this is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not blocking the attack, but that's a nice effect that's
I mean,
on
if
the
you have a
card.
handful of Caravan Guards...
Yeah, I mean, you were playing a decent amount of cards that made me, like, a decent amount of attack cards throughout the game, so this would have been good if I had a few of these. So that's why I picked one up at a point, because I was like, I have enough
trashed all my
silvers.
attack cards.
I mean, I could have gotten more silvers, but I felt like I wanted one of these. Plus, I kind of just wanted to try it out. But, I haven't actually ever bought one of these in one of our games.
It's a nifty card against certain attacks, I feel.
Yeah.
Not really in this set.
I think it was just good because it got this effect
Yeah.
better. It's not really protecting you, it's just getting the effect sooner.
Yeah.
Which is very good because this card's not really any good until it's down and making the effect.
True.
I don't have anything else to say about it. I mean, it's not like a huge vital card. It's just something nice to do during it. Is the silver better? Yeah, but I had so many in this game.
You know what
the only reason I could have used more was just to make that worth more, I guess. But
You know what this would have been good in combination with?
in this set?
Just in
Okay.
general, for a defense card, this plus, Secret Chamber. Because you get to look at the top 2, put 2 back or something, and depending on what the attack is, you could then draw it. Draw the card that you want or something like that.
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah,
It
something.
could be interesting in that. I don't know. Maybe if it's that with Fortune Teller or something. I don't know. Interesting idea.
Alright, next up, Guide. You had one, but you never summoned it.
I did.
thought about
I
it.
used
Oh,
it.
did you use it
Yes,
once? Okay, I missed that.
Because I had 3 victory cards and 2 silvers. Like, I could buy a silver, or I could
at that
not.
point.
And I was like,
That's what I really like about Guide. In games where you definitely can't really shift through your deck that well, or trash well, this is a really great card.
Or
especially
because
if you
late
draw
game.
Yeah. Late game when you have a lot of victory cards, it's even better. I mean, if you ever have a hand where you're just like, I have 4 here, I could get a 4 card, but I'm going to use my Guide and hopefully get something better.
And I got, I think I got 8. I don't know. I got more.
Yeah. I didn't go this early on just because I was like, I was hoping to just, like, trash my whole starting hand, but that didn't pan out as well. So I could have probably had one of these in mind. Otherwise, though, I mean, I was still drawing a decent amount later on. But yeah, very good, especially to like kind of if you somehow. It's also good though if somebody makes you like discard your hand. Say like I could have had this when you played Mercenary.
That's true.
And summoned it and got a new hand that was full. So that actually would be really.
This
good
isn't
there.
good against militia and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Urchin.
I should have gone. You know, now I think about that, Guide might have been better than that.
Yeah. that's interesting there.
Yeah, I like Guide a lot more now. But yeah, nice little 3 card. I definitely like it in a lot of games. Even if you don't use it, it's kind of nice having it out there to affect. All right, next up, Urchin. And that kind of goes with Mercenary. All right, Ben.
I like this combo.
I think you liked it because I looked at that. I was like, this would have been a good trash card. But Mercenary is definitely a really good trash card.
So with Urchin, it's just like one card, one action replaces itself, and they discard down to 4. I mean, they only get rid of one card. That's not really that great. However, from what I'm hearing, it hurt you a lot losing that one card.
Well, it hurt that you got rid of all your coppers, and when you were playing this, discarding 2 kind of stunk.
Did the Urchin itself ever hurt you?
Not really.
Maybe cost
Urchin
you.
on its own, you're losing 1 card usually doesn't hurt, but losing 2 cards from your hand starts to hurt. Especially because in this game we had a lot of silvers. You pretty much need all 5 cards usually to try to get a province. The less cards because you need more silvers in order to get to that instead of like golds.
Yeah.
So it kind of hurts when you have only 4 cards, but even 3.
Yeah. A nice thing with Mercenaries, you can trash 2 cards.
Yeah, that's why I go Urchin, just because I considered that in the beginning, but I was like, Jack of all trades and Doctor I'll use to trash. The only sad thing was that wasn't as quick as I was hoping.
The only bad thing about Mercenaries, once you run out of cards to trash,
you have to start trashing other cards to keep getting the effect, because you have to trash.
And I had to do that a couple times, because I was like, I don't really need the 2 cards, 2 coins, but I want to make them lose a couple cards. And
yeah, because it does hurt.
That seemed to work a lot, and it didn't... Trashing
I know
2
one
cards,
hand it did hurt me because I did lose the chance to buy province.
I think that would have been the game.
Mm-hmm.
Game changer.
Yeah, but I definitely like Mercenary, very good trash card. I wish I would have had that in, but I did not. Next up, Doctor.
Doctor.
So definitely when you overpay for it, especially in the beginning of the game, you know you want to trash those cards. So not
that
bad.
was nifty. I would have liked to have had 2 estates on top. But
it made the 5-2 split valid at least.
At least, I mean, the nice thing was I got the Doctor, trashed the top 2, and then I got the Doctor on my next turn again. I was like, oh.
If you get the 5-2 split, I'm saying go this way, just because you get 2
especially
crappy cards
in this
out.
set.
Yeah, because you're gonna get 4 again, like pretty soon.
Yeah.
So you might as well. I mean, yeah.
Chances, but I mean, if you go this, trash 2 estates, then you're gonna have at minimum.
You're just gonna say copper the next time or whatever.
You're gonna have your next hand. You're gonna have an estate and 2 coppers. So chances are you'll have 4, and otherwise you'll have the Doctor and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Doctor's never a bad card to overpay for in the very beginning. Cause I mean, even with 4, I'd consider it because it's a great one.
I picked up one of these. I think I overpaid 1 for it. It still helped, but I didn't get to play it as much as I did because sadly I got it with Jack of all trades a lot, and I wanted that because I wanted to keep getting the silvers. Plus, I'll mention something else I liked about Jack of all trades in this one when we get to that card. But yeah, because I was starting to wish I had the +1 action on one of these 2 just because I was getting them together a lot. But definitely a great card for trashing early on. It's a little harder later game, I feel, when you have a different variety of cards.
Yeah.
Because you're basically banking off
This is this is an early game card. I feel
later in late games, I don't feel it's a very good trash card, but early game, great at getting rid of your starting cards. I'd rely on other cards in this set.
In a 4-3 split in previous games, I have bought this with the 4 and the 3 because it's just getting like 2 doctors. Even if you get them together, oh well. I mean, it slows you down a little bit, but you're trashing. You're pretty much gonna wipe your crap cards out really fast.
You just gotta make sure you buy the other stuff before then. All right, next up, Ironworks. I did look at that in this game. It seemed like it worked really well for you.
I liked it because once I moved the +1 action onto it, I could gain the victory card and then get another card and play another.
Yeah, that was nice.
So I looked at that after I did the Smithy thing. I was like, I like that better.
I was looking at this because I could see this potential. I was like, then I'll just start trashing them with something else. Plus, Ironworks is like, I like this a lot more than Workshop just because you get other stuff, even though it costs 1 more. Oh. But yeah, Ironworks was a decent card in this one for what you were doing there, which was really nice. And then even after you were done getting Feodums, you can get
the silvers, which gives you a coin. And I could play.
Yeah, you're getting something on that. It's really nice. Ironworks is good, and it definitely was a valid.
This card by itself is great, but with this +1 action token on it, meaning no matter what I do, I get the additional action. That's pretty nifty. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's a pretty simple card. Just gain up to a 4 and you get something based on what it is.
Yeah.
It's a great card.
All right, next up, my little buddy, Jack of all trades. So this is the one I went. You didn't go Jack of all trades.
I don't like this card as much. I used to like it, and then I realized unless it's your only option of trashing, I generally won't go this card.
I liked it. Here's why I liked it. Although I forgot about the not a treasure part for a second. But it still panned out because I was getting the silver to help with the Feodum. Mm-hmm. And I was able to trash these with this.
Yeah.
And so that still helped.
The only bad news was you only ended up with 1 Feodum because I took the rest.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to go with as much. But I think you kind of saw what I was doing and was like, yeah.
Well, I saw what you're doing, and then I saw I could do it better.
Yeah.
With the Ironworks strategy.
So the other thing I really liked about this card was it was countering Mercenary.
Yeah.
Because I'd save this, and because when you play, you get to draw up to 5 cards, I pretty much replaced my hand. So I put the +1 action on here because one time I played this, I was thinking about that. But one time I played this, I drew 2 action cards. Like, dang it, I wish I would have had an action. So that's why I put that on there, because I had 2 of these at that point.
Well,
Plus,
not
if I ever had
thing.
to... Well, yeah, also, I was drawing 3 cards with this if I had to, like, discard. Yeah. I was probably going to draw an action card at that point, so that's why I put my +1 action on there. I was thinking about Smithy, but I put it on that one just because.
Yeah.
So for me, either one I think would have been good, but I went with Jack of all trades.
Yeah, but you seem to have more. You played your Jack of all trades a lot more than you played Smithy.
Yeah, I didn't play Smithy as much. I think I had 2 Smithies even. I don't think I ever had the option though when it was like 2 cards together. I don't know. I don't remember, but I played this more though I started this earlier. But I do like Jack of all trades. It's nice because it does a little bit of everything. And yeah, I mean, if you play all your cards too, like if this is one of the last cards you play, say in an engine, very powerful to get all your cards back up. So it's a good deck drawer with actions. I liked it in this set, especially because you needed some silvers if you were going to go the Feodum strategy, which we should now talk about. Feodum. I love this card because silvers are still pretty good. This card, I think, loses its value when you play with Prosperity. When you need...
Unless Trader's in. Or Trader's Prosperity, right? No, Trader's is
Trader's Hinterlands. But like, silvers these are really crappy, I feel, when you play with colonies and platinums. We were playing through, we've been doing a tournament, us two, through all the sets.
The predetermined sets.
Yeah, they give you the books. We decided, let's go play through them all and see who wins the most. I'm currently losing by a butt ton. But, it's like...
It's my job.
We're only in... What are we in now? We're moving on the cornucopia now, so we're not even halfway yet. So.
Yeah, we are. We're over halfway.
No, we're only on the 5th box. There's 11 boxes.
Played 5. We've played Base, Intrigue, Seaside, Alchemy, and Prosperity.
Okay, so we're reaching the halfway point with this box.
We are halfway.
Anyway, back to this card. Feodum. I feel like it's better in this when it's just the provinces, especially if you can trash this, because you can trash some of these to get the silvers and then use the other ones you have left to still do that.
Yeah, that might have been a valid strategy. Is not really get Feodums for the points, but to just trash them for the silvers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but then I saw, I had enough silvers, the points would be worth it. And as you saw, I had one worth 5 points, so that would have been...
Alas, you only had 1.
Yeah, I thought I had 1 more, but...
I had, 3 worth 4, so...
Yeah, and I saw Smithy here, which... You pretty much need a good draw card to get your silvers together so you can get the opportunity to buy province.
That's what my mercenary was for.
But I liked Feodum in this one.
Yeah, we both win it, so...
Yeah.
It's a good strategy in this
the end, mine was worth more than a duchy. Yours was too, wasn't it?
Yeah, mine was worth 4, yours was worth 5.
Yeah, so definitely, and when it pans out like that, better card than duchy.
Classic Smithy.
Smithy plus 3 cards. I did look at this and I considered... Do I just get a Smithy and go big money and try that? But I saw a lot of different action cards. I was like, that could be so easily beaten.
Well, the thing with Smithy is if you put your +1 action on it and play multiple Smithies together...
Yeah, you pointed that out right before we started. I was like, that could be good.
I considered it, and then I realized...
I feel like when we get to the event, we'll have to talk about that. Because I feel like that...
I saw so many different ways to put this +1 action on to do different things. But Smithy, +3 cards is never bad. You do have to consider when you want to play it or if you want to get it, because it is a terminating action. Yep. So, I don't know.
3 cards can be good if it's money cards. It'll definitely get you close to a province if it's high money. So that's why I picked up a Smithy.
I was gonna do it, and then
you didn't get one?
I backed off. I
don't think you needed it.
Next up, Altar. I thought about going this, and I thought about buying a ton of these.
I really like this card. It didn't pan out this game, but the problem was I didn't get 6 early on. It just kind of stunk because I drew a lot of 5s. And I was like, I want to get an altar, because if I get an altar this early, I can start trashing my coppers and grab Feodums or something. And
if this was a 5 card, then I would have bought it with my 5-2 split. But alas,
keep dropping
it's
the
a 6.
cards. if I would have got 6 early, I think this would have been a lot better in my in my deck, but I didn't. And at that point, I had a lot of
This
other
is a
cards,
lot better if there are 5 cards, but we didn't have any 5 cards.
I feel like maybe I should have done when I was debating which 6 I go. I should have done either Lost Arts or Gold instead of Altar. But I mean, I did use this twice to get rid of coppers, so. I mean, I did get a duchy out of it, which was nice. I could have done that, but.
One thing I was considering with Altar was keeping all my coppers and estates, buying as many altars as I get my hand on, put the +1 action on there, and just buy all the duchies with it.
Yeah, Altar though it's very nice, especially I think it's good in an engine if you want some engine cards. All right, and then our event for this game was Lost Arts. You could pay 6, and that was what let us get this +1 everywhere. And I definitely think this changed the game up a lot.
Yeah,
this is a very good event. I like this because definitely can change it. You could have potentially in this set added this +1 action to one of the other cards that already gave you action, so you could do action stacking. I don't know. I don't know about that one, but I definitely know about putting it on something like the Smithy or the Jack.
I feel it's more useful on one of those rather than the other ones.
Because like even the ones that were giving you +1 action, you were they weren't that powerful to begin with in this set, so it was kind of like eh.
Hooray for me dropping stuff.
Keep dropping stuff.
Here, let's drop this curse pile.
I definitely like this though, and so when I see this in other sets in the future, because this is the first time we've used this.
Yeah.
I'll definitely look at that because it changes things up a nice bit. So this is even I could see throwing just this in with say you have the base or something.
Yeah.
Just to change things up. It's such a simple change, but it definitely opens up the realm of possibilities for a different strategy in a set.
Too bad you can't put on a Feodum and play your Feodum.
Oh yeah. This was nice. I definitely like this event. And there's a whole bunch of other ones that give you like the cards and stuff, but this option I really like. I see why it's 6 though, because this could be really
the
powerful.
+1 action that changes cards. That makes cards way better.
Yep. All right. So let's see. Starting cards. You liked what you did.
I like the 5-2 split. To be honest,
I like that too. That still was very valid. If you did get the 4-3, maybe Jack of all trades, maybe Ironworks.
I'd personally go Doctor. Both. I'd go if I got 4-3, I'd go Doctor.
I don't know if I'd go Jack of all trades again. I feel like I strayed away from what I was doing.
I think it's a little too slow to be for this set. I'd say if you're playing a 3-player game or more, Jack of all trades is a lot better. But I mean, unless
you do have the more potential of getting hurt.
Yeah, so because if you have a larger number of players, then Urchin is probably going to be played.
And we can't forget Smithy. Smithy's good still early on because you can draw your coppers. I mean, I felt like I wanted to trash all my starting cards.
Yeah.
But you still could probably go Smithy. And
I still feel Doctor's the best buy.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. I mean,
if you did go a 4-card though, then as a 3-card, I'd say probably. I would have changed. I wouldn't have got a silver because I was going to get him from Jack of all trades anyway, and then the Feodum. I would have gone Urchin, and then I would have trashed stuff. I would have eventually gotten 2 of these, or maybe Urchin and Fortune Teller, but this at least gave you the other actions, so.
Yeah.
I would have done that, and thank God Mercenary, because I really needed to trash my coppers.
Yeah.
I was tired of drawing them.
That's what hurt about Jack of all trades compared to Doctor, or any other trash card, is Jack of all trades can't trash your coppers. And so
I still enjoyed this set. I looked at it for a second, I was like, It was lacking buys and it was lacking the dual actions unless you did this.
Yeah.
But that was kind of a nice little challenge to get over.
Yeah, I don't think any of us put the +1. Yeah, we never put it on a multiple.
No.
I mean, unless I put on the Ironworks, which I could get 2 actions from, but
yeah, you
never really had need for.
You didn't have a reason to do that though. I mean, like
I never needed.
I had it a few times where I could have used dual actions, but I like this set. This is a good set. I definitely recommend it. It's nice to have that kind of challenge when you're lacking something, maybe even a
We needed a buy. I wanted to
Yeah,
buy.
I saw the low cards and I was like, a buy would be nice. Though, yeah.
Because I think one time I had 6 and I bought a silver or something like that.
Yeah, that would have been
instead
very
of a gold,
nice.
Because I was like, silver's helped the Feodum, and I was like, I'll go with that.
That was worth almost as much of a province. That would have been nice to buy 2 of those instead of a province. Alright, so if you guys like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch more. There'll be more of that. We did just put out Heroescape like a week or 2 ago. There should be more games coming.
And the 3-player game in which you said you're not playing.
Huh?
The 3-player game in which you told me I'm not playing.
Which 3-player game?
With you, Scott and Ryan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to see a 4-player game, I feel like that'd be too slow. I feel like 3. Personally, when I play Dominion, 2 I feel is really fast. 3 I can do with a certain.
We'd have to have 4 people that know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, or else
at least know what they're doing to do it faster.
Yeah, like Scott and Ryan. I mean, sometimes they need to ask questions about the cards or whatnot, but they've been playing for at least 2 years now. So, I mean, as long they were playing with a lot of new cards too for them, I think that time. But like if we play with just
we
base,
can always give them 10 curses. That'll speed them up.
Ooh. You said you played this at camp recently, didn't you?
Huh?
You went to camp the last week. Did you play this?
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd that go? How many people did you have for that?
We had 4 or 5 most of the time, and we had 5. We had a lot of the people that played it weren't as... we had a 6-player game, and a lot of people were new. It still moved quite rapidly because we were talking, having a good time, but then every now and then you get to the person who's the slow, and they'd be like, I have 3 coppers.
You said there was somebody in your group who basically like does the whole analysis and takes forever on their turn. I mean, that is a pain in this game, especially if you.
I'll give him props for the analysis factor, but looking at every little.
Did he at least win, or did you cream him?
Oh, I still won.
Good. Okay. I was gonna say.
But because he had to leave in the middle of the game.
Oh, okay.
So that made it even worse.
That sucks.
But yeah. We
used to play this a lot. The first time I played this was a 5-player game. It was really fun then because
the first time I played was 6. And I was like, this game's really bad. It's so slow.
I was okay with the pace of that, but after playing it a lot, where you kind of know what you're doing, it's nice to be able to go quickly.
Then
if you do action stacking with engine decks where you play a lot of cards with 6 people, that's a pain.
I think
it's already a pain. Like in some of the games,
in our tournament. We played a game in which I took like 5 minutes, and they go 3, and you did a face palm the one time.
I was just like, really?
Don't be like me and play 50 action cards, and then go 3.
Especially when I like the big money strategies usually. Like,
that was the one thing. One person in our group was saying when I'd play all my actions and get like 8, and then he'd go 8. That's all I have.
I like that. That's still valid.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, like, subscribe. Let us know if you have a set you want us to play with. Go ahead. Because we hit the random a lot on this one. We were trying to pick out a good one. We had one that was picked out and it was really cool, and then we lost it. And
he lost it.
Yeah, I didn't save it apparently in my app. So, otherwise, let us know. Also, if you want to see another game, me and Ben might do another 2-player game.
Say that. We're like telepathically linked here.
Yeah, I don't know. One of our 2-player games, we're either gonna do Star Trek Fleet Captains.
We probably want to do that. I was thinking Twilight Struggle, but again, that's a very long game.
It's a long game. I don't know if it's as exciting to watch, though.
Yeah.
We might just do it, though, because it is a good strategy game.
It's one of the best.
It's out of the strategy games, it's definitely one where you have to think a lot. It's very complicated. Plus the theme, like, when this is a very good strategy game, but there isn't a huge, like, theme onto it.
It's medieval.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's not like... Whereas the Cold War, you feel like you're in the Cold War with that game. So we'll probably play one of those 2. I don't know if any other 2-player games we have.
Lost Cities.
Lost Cities would be a good one to show off. And then if we get another big group together, we'll play another game. I feel like we should show Kingsburg off.
That's a good one.
That would be a good one to show on.
Especially with the expansion that we got now.
Yep. So let us know what you guys want to see.
If you have a game, I don't know, want us to review it or something, we'll look into it.
All right. We'll see you guys next week when we dominate Dominion.
You mean I dominate?